everybody, what is going on? Welcome back once again to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to check out a short horror film, another short horror film titled Olivia. And this one here is by William Bethel. If you guys want to check out the original film for yourselves, go ahead and click on that link in the description down below this video. Otherwise, you can watch my reaction and I can give you guys my thoughts as always right after the film. But before I jump in here, I just wanted to remind all of you to hit that subscribe button down below if you are enjoying the content. Also, hit that bell notification so that you are notified every time I upload a video, and I try to upload on the daily or every single day so that way I can entertain you guys for those who are watching the videos. And by the way, I'm very grateful that you are. Even though I have very few views on my videos, I'm still grateful, you guys. Just as long as you are being entertained out there, that makes me happy. And also, I am very much enjoying these reactions as well, so I'm always going to keep uploading anyways. But my friends, go ahead and also leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions for other films or just any thoughts about the film that we're going to watch together today. And also, if you guys jump back to previous videos, if you wanted to leave a comment, you know, you can always go back and leave that comment. I'm always, open to reading comments whenever I see any. Sometimes I don't get notified, so I got to go into my YouTube studio and check there. But other than that, you guys, last thing is share the video with your friends. Let them know we're doing reactions here. And also, we are doing speed art or time-lapse art. If you enjoy that channel, go ahead and share that with other people. Now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's get scared. Just that production. A World Changers production. Beautiful scenery. Is that the brother of the person in the YouTube channel? By any chance? Had the same last name.
Hey Mom, sorry I missed your call. I was on the phone with Mr. Geller. I guess he can't even afford another employee right now. It's just really hard with rent and all of my books. And it doesn't help that there's nothing within like 30 miles from campus. Except cows.
Oh my God.
It's more about the fact that I'm all alone. I really miss home.
Oh man, this is wrong turn all over again.
Anyway, will you tell everyone I love them and that I'll see them on Thanksgiving? I have to go here, so I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye.
How are you? Right on time. Come on in.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, there actually wasn't any traffic, so.
Oh, there never is out here. Oh my goodness, your hair is so gorgeous.
She really does have nice hair.
Anyway, my name's Tracy. My husband is around here somewhere. I will let him introduce himself. So we're going to go right up the steps here. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Have you done this kind of thing before?
Oh yeah, a bunch of times. I used to watch the neighborhood kids almost every day after school.
Okay, so I don't think you'll have a problem. So
What's she
just
there to
know
do?
that I want you to make yourself at home. Anything in the fridge is yours to make.
Your house is absolutely gorgeous, by the way.
Is that an
Well, thank you.
Airbnb
Thank you
she's
so
staying in?
much. So, let's just get through tonight and we'll see if you're a good fit.
You ready yet? Let the record show I'm ready before you this time.
Oh, hush. He's harmless. Bed's 8 o'clock. Bedtime 8:30. As long as you give her that, she'll be fine, I promise.
Okay, meds at 8. Got it.
She a caretaker?
And this is my husband, Jim.
Howdy, Jim.
Anna, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And who do we have over here?
She's got like that 80s haircut.
Olivia, can you say hi to Anna? She's going to be watching you tonight.
Oh my god.
Your hair is just so pretty today. You've seen this episode 4 times already.
You know what? Looking at things like this, whenever I see a person that's helpless and that's in some kind of wheelchair or whatever, I feel like, you know, within a horror film, I always feel like the family is the craziest ones than the person that looks crazy on the wheelchair. Like they're just abusing her. That's, you know, I'm taking a wild guess, but I have a feeling the family are, yeah, they're insane. And that girl's just suffering in silence.
If she starts to act up, just turn this show on. It's her favorite. It has
Well, I
been
could be
since
wrong.
she was little.
Maybe she's
She'll
just
be
the crazy
fine.
one. And
Here is a list. My phone number is on it. Down there at the bottom. If you need anything, just give me a call.
Okay.
Jim, did you call the electrician yet?
Yeah, we'll be here Saturday. I'll go hit the breaker.
oh
We're
my
doing some remodeling
God.
upstairs. It should be fine. It shouldn't happen again.
Yeah.
So I'm going to head upstairs to get my person's shoes, and we will head out.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh man, she looks so creepy. Her eyes are like so sunk. Well, you know, I can tell that's a mask, but it's, you know, they're making it seem like that's her real skin in the film. Like her eyes are just so sunken.
What happened?
I'm sorry. It's so normal for us anymore that I don't even think twice about it. The mask covers
Okay.
the burns. She was in a terrible accident in high school. She swerved left of center in oncoming traffic. She ended up being the only survivor. It's been hard on her, us.
She does have a mask on in the film.
Since. So please, whatever you do, don't mention the chair or the mask. It upsets her. Makes her feel uncomfortable. I'm sure you can understand that.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, I'm so sorry for asking. I just...
No worries. No worries at all. We really appreciate you coming. We need this night out.
Yeah, of course. And yeah, don't worry about a thing. I've got this.
Thank you.
Let the record show he's been waiting now.
Yeah. Let's go.
Bye, Olivia. Bye, guys. I love you, sweetheart.
All right, you guys have fun.
You ladies have a good night. Olivia, be good to Hannah.
Well, they seem like decent people. Oh man.
Hey, what's wrong? What's going on?
Oh my god. She got to take off the mask to give her the pills?
Oh, were you talking about Live Cops? I used to watch this like every day with my mom before bed.
Is she dead? Oh. Oh my god. She's staring right at her. I would not take my eyes off of her, man. She doesn't seem right. Nah, you know, I guess she's the crazy one. Especially Olivia's hair. Supposed to hold the wig. She's pretty strong. Carrying her up there. Hey, Olivia. Well, she should ask her, like, who's they? Oh, man. Worst thing you can do, put on the earbuds. Really? Worst thing you could do, man. Now she's gonna be, like, oblivious to what's going on around her. Oh, I saw that. Oh my. Is that a face in there? No, I swear, those earbuds. She should just take those off, man. Where's the wheelchair? Oh, the wheelchair. Okay, never mind. She left the wheelchair. I was like, did she come back down on the wheelchair? It's a pretty cool transition there. I like that. Yeah. You know what? I was actually wondering what he looked like when he was young. The father, the dad. It's almost like they read my mind. I was like, did he have that same hair, you know? So I'm glad they showed us a photo of him younger with the daughter. Jeez. Her voice sounds so far away.
Olivia, are you okay?
She's not even crying. Oh my gosh, she took off the mask. What?
I don't know what's going on.
Looks just like
You're
her.
scaring me. Please stop scaring me.
She looks just like her.
They see you.
My legs are numb. Why are my legs numb?
Oh my god, is she switching positions with her?
They're gonna hear you. Listen. They're gonna get you. They're gonna get me.
Oh my god!
There's a way out. There's always a way out.
She's switching with her.
Hey, listen.
Wow.
For just $14.99 a month, you can become an ad-free listener.
Oh my gosh. Please tell me it was actually a dream. Girl, how? Oh my god.
Hey, it's Anna.
How was she so
Okay,
calm,
everything's
man?
Okay. I just was wondering when you guys are planning on coming home.
Are you serious?
Oh my god. I'm telling you, I'm thinking the parents are in on it. They're the crazy ones. And they're probably gonna switch her with Olivia. I was like, is my brightness low? Just can't really see in the dark. Oh. Okay, those things belong to her. What's she gonna find in there? Choline? You've seen the choline? What is that? Yeah, I remember that picture that they showed in the beginning. She's gonna be one of... Oh my god. They're all caretakers. They're checking off people. Oh my goodness. And she's next. So whose tomb was that though? Oh my god, those are the dead bodies. Those are the missing girls. Get out of there.
You're not Olivia, are you? We have to get you out of here.
How does she... Oh, the parents are the crazy ones. Oh, I knew it.
How much time do we have until
They're
we get
drugging the
back?
heck out of her. How does she figure that out so quick though? They're here. Oh my god. She kept saying that to her. Oh no! No! Are you kidding me?
Olivia. Daddy missed you. Olivia. Do you remember your 5th birthday? Olivia.
Yep.
Put out the candles.
I called it.
Bicycle.
I called it. I told you.
Calm down, honey. Daddy's here. You don't have to, right?
Oh man.
Olivia. Sweetheart. Olivia.
Uh-oh. So I'm guessing the lady that was pushing the wheelchair while she was in the bathroom was the mom. Too good. It's too easy. It's too easy. Where's the mom? Haven't seen her yet. Oh, God.
Olivia, sweetheart, you're making this harder than it needs to be.
She just ran through that gate. Oh my God! Lock the doors! Trying to.
Please stop screaming. Please stop screaming. We're getting away. Stop. I'm calling the police.
I knew it. She's in the car.
Olivia, Mommy loves you. It's almost time for your medicine. It'll make all the pain go away. It'll make it all more.
Oh man.
Is that where she switched into a different seat? Was she crawling into the back? Okay. Was that just to create distance or?
Yo.
Okay, so my job is to make sure everyone's safe, okay? And so when I see you peeling out around the corner and swerving all over the place, my job is to make sure you guys are okay, okay? Alright, step out of the car for me. Yeah, step out. And we're gonna talk to both of you. Come on. Michael.
Jeez.
You can make this super easy. So I want to separate you.
Hi, come on in. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
So you're both
Good, right on time.
I need to separate both parties and I need to hear
Oh
both
my
your stories,
goodness,
okay?
your eyes are
I just
so
wanna hear your story.
pretty.
Okay,
Oh, thank
just
you,
sit over here.
sweet.
Sit down.
So my name's Tracy.
Sit over here.
My
Just
husband's
sit
around here
down.
somewhere. I will let him introduce himself. So we're just gonna go over here. Have you done this kind of thing before?
Tell me what happened.
So anything that's here in the home, you can feed if you're hungry. You can go
Wait, they forgot to take a picture of her while she was outside. Or did he already take it?
Michael, it's a
Oh
conversation
my
not in the
God.
car when you're driving. And I get it. I feel like
Wait,
you're
are
trying.
Is he pulling up his pants?
you ready yet?
Oh my God. Wow, this was very, very good. This is very sad, you guys. Wow, looks like they're just kind of showing some close-ups, yeah, of everything. Oh my gosh. Well, let's talk about it, shall we? All right, you guys, we're there. You have it. That was Olivia. So this film here, it had me on the edge of my seat the whole time, almost the whole time. This was this type of storytelling that I can kind of see, you know, some things coming. It was predictable, but also it was not, and in you know, minor ways. But most of the time, I had this feeling where the parents, you know, were the bad people the entire time. And you know, I've seen films like this. I think I've reacted to previous short horror films, like, you know, a couple years back or a year or two back, and they were very similar to this, where the people in the house were very, you know, crazed. They were unstable. This is yeah. So we get introduced to you know, a young girl that's looking for work. She's driving towards this like very small town, and you know, it's like the perfect place to have people end up missing in that area. There's not much authorities there. There's not much population going on in small towns like that. So I love the area that they chose to make this type of storytelling in. Very, very good. But she's driving to this very small town, and as she's driving through, sounds like she's talking to her mom about her looking for a job, and she just doesn't have any luck, in finding any. But she's on her way to taking care of somebody, right? As we later find out. But as she drives through, we get this shot of the car passing by this, looks like a power post. And in the bottom there, you see a picture of a missing girl. And so right there, I was like, man, she is going the wrong way. And again, predictability in this film. I was like, she's going to be the next missing girl probably. I did not say that as I was watching the film, but I thought about it. I was like, is she going to end up missing too? Most likely, especially when it's a girl, right? Usually they end up being kidnapped, since they are more vulnerable physically, right? They can be overpowered most of the time. Right, so I was like, this seems like a young girl, a high school girl, maybe fresh out of high school, and she's looking for a job, and she's alone, worst of all, in a small town that she's probably never been in, and she's making her way to this house filled with strangers. So all kinds of red flags there, but she goes and makes her way to the house where she's going to take care of this young girl that they have there, and she gets in, meets the people there. They show her around a bit, and they, show her the person that she's going to take care of. Now there was, okay, when she gets into the house and she's being shown around the rooms everywhere, or she's being kind of like, taken around the house as like a little tour. The woman takes the young girl upstairs and shows her this, she opens the door, but she doesn't show her who's in there. We don't even see who's in there, but she opens this room on the top floor, and there seems to be somebody in there, but again, they don't show. She just kind of opens it like slightly, and then she closes the door, looks like right there, I guess things weren't ready. I don't know what was going on there, but they clearly have a hostage in there, right? But she closes the door, and they go back downstairs where the caretaker, I forgot her name, but she meets Olivia. And so when she meets Olivia, we see how creepy she looks, with the mask on. Obviously, she's got the mask on. The parents say that her face was burnt in a car accident or in a fire. And, eventually the caretaker asks, like, what happened to her, right? So then they tell her that this was caused by a fire, right? All lies. But in the moment, I mean, we as viewers believe that. But as we're watching this and we're seeing this girl just kind of there, paralyzed, looking kind of sad and soulless, watching, in front of a screen that she's probably seen this show that's playing in front of her millions and millions of times, or who knows, right? They probably had her for a little while, and then they move on to the next victim, or they've had this girl for a while. Who knows? But she's just sitting there in front of the TV, and well, clearly she's drugged. Later we find out, but at the moment we think that she's just sick and she just can't talk, and she's just, very traumatized, etc. So after the parents tell her this story that what happened to her, this lie, they eventually leave and just, tell her, hey, give her this medication, take care of her. They just basically gave her all of the instructions for her to take care of her. And they make their way out of the house, and so now the caretaker ends up alone with this girl. Now, when they're finally by themselves at the house, this girl in the wheelchair, Olivia, she's telling the caretaker that they are here. She keeps saying they're here, but the way she says it in the beginning, it sounds very like sinister, very evil. But she's trying to warn her this whole time that the two people, the parents, not even the parents, right? That they are actually there. They never left. But of course, the caretaker just kind of proceeds to ignore her, and she tries to make a conversation with her, good, like friendly talk, but she doesn't respond to her, and she's like, okay, well, I'm just going to go over here. And when she sits on the kitchen table, we see that the girl on the wheelchair in the distance is just looking at her like this, and she gets off of the wheelchair. Now, right there, I'm not sure what was happening. Was she trying to escape or trying to do something? I don't know what was happening there. I was like, is she going to attack her? But we see the caretaker notice that the wheelchair girl's moving, Olivia, and she's just, all of a sudden when she turns, she's back to her wheelchair. She's sitting down like if nothing happened. And so that's all we get from that scene. Well, eventually she has to, brush her hair. We kind of go through some of the procedures she has to go through with her, the brushing of the hair or the wig and the brushing of the teeth. But I don't think any of those things happen. They just kind of show her trying to do those things. Actually, we do get a shot of her trying to brush her teeth. But then the girl in the wheelchair yanks her hand and again repeats this, they're coming, thing, or she's trying to tell her this all the time. They're coming. But she just gets really scared and she goes, okay. And well, now we get the shot where she's trying to take her to the room and she has to carry her upstairs. We kind of get the shot of the wheelchair girl kind of looking up at the caretaker, like, you're going to take me up there? I thought that was kind of funny. Like in a cute type of way. I don't know. But I just thought they did good there for like kind of some comic relief there. I don't think they tried to do that, but it just seemed that way. But eventually she takes her up to the room and puts her to bed. And then she does the worst thing, which puts on the earbuds and she walks around the house. And then, man, this drove me crazy because now when you put on earbuds, you're walking around the house, you don't have no idea that there's noises happening around you, at least subtle ones. You don't know that there's someone standing behind you because you're so distracted with the music. But as she moves around the house, you can see figures hidden in the rooms, right? Which later we find out they're the parents. But these figures that are hiding, that are just watching her in the shadows, they look super creepy, very disturbing, and just she has no idea. She's just there listening to music. And eventually she sits on the couch and takes a nap. When she falls asleep, she has this dream. We go through this kind of dream sequence where she's hearing noises upstairs and she goes up there to check on Olivia and she asks her if she's okay. And we see, when she opens the door, we see Olivia sitting, facing her back towards the caretaker and she's just there, crying. But it doesn't even seem like it's her that's crying. It's just kind of like a voice that's very distant. But of course, this is a dream, so everything just sounds really weird. Later I found out that later we realized that it's a dream. She walks up to her and asks her if she's all right. And well, that's when she kind of twitches and takes off takes off the mask that she's wearing. And when she turns around towards the caretaker, she looks exactly like her, which now I get it, right? It was basically her that was the next victim of these two people, these two crazy people. Well, in the dream, herself is trying to warn her that they are watching her, that they see her, and that, obviously they're coming after her. So as the caretaker backs away and she says, hey, you're scaring me, she, kind of falls down and she's backing away on the floor. We see this figure behind her coming up to her that looks like a woman, and she just runs up to her and closes her eyes. And well, we are out of this dream sequence. All of a sudden she wakes up and she starts to freak out. So this is when she makes a call or tries to make a call to the parents and see if they're coming home. But obviously they don't answer because it is all part of the plan. And since there is no one answering the phone, she just proceeds to walk around the house, just kind of hang out, and she's not tired anymore. So she's just walking around this dark house. And again, we can see that these two people are watching her. We can see that somebody is passing by the bathroom door when she goes into the bathroom, that's, pushing the wheelchair. We can see somebody else, I think it's the dad, behind a really dark room there, inside a dark room. But they don't come after her. They're just there watching her, which is even more scary. You never know what their intentions are at that point yet. And so she's just walking around this house. She eventually makes her way into what appears to be a basement. And she kind of goes through the fuses to see if they work because it's so dark in there. Well, eventually she reaches this room inside, again, what looks like a basement. She turns on the light in there and she sees a box that says Olivia's things. And when she goes through that box, I guess she's just more curious about looking at the background of this girl in the wheelchair. She goes through those things in the box and she takes out a bottle of, I forgot what the bottle said, it's a really long name, but I guess those are some type of drugs. Obviously they are drugs, but they're a type of drug that I guess are keeping their victims paralyzed or highly sedated to where they just can't even, move and respond or anything like that. So again, I'm not familiar with that type of drug that was in there, but I guess that's what it is for. So she takes that out and she notices that, and then she continues to dig through and she pulls this, big binder out, or looks like a binder or something. and she flips through it, and it shows pictures of, well, it shows a picture of a girl that was killed in a fire or something like in a car accident, and it already shows the casket, you know, surrounded by people there. And I was like, wait, so this person that went through this accident actually died, and these people just, you know, continued to collect victims and call them Olivia, which was the girl that actually died. I guess it was their daughter. So I guess that girl that was the real Olivia died, and that was the picture, which was proof of that. But she continues to flip through there, and it just shows all these images of missing women, like after this incident. And I think it says about six different women there, young women, of course. And it shows pictures of the caretakers that have previously come to the house to take care of Olivia. And all of these pictures are crossed off, saying that I guess they're taken care of. And as she continues to flip through here, it shows a picture of her, and this is when she freaks out. She puts the binder away, and then I think this was kind of a sudden jump scene or jump cut where I just, you know, it felt a little too rushed. But I get it. They were probably just trying to reach the end of the film. So this is when the girl, you know, notices and realizes that there's something bad behind all of this. And she goes up to the girl's room and she says, hey, you're not the real Olivia, are you? And so she takes off the mask, and it's just another victim that they have there sedated. So while she's trying to take her out of the room, you can see that the dad is behind the bed, the man. He's behind the bed, but instead of just lashing out or jumping out, he's just kind of there, and he's saying like, oh, you know, it's going to be all right or whatever, just sounding completely crazed. And so the caretaker proceeds to take Olivia down the stairs, or the victim, and makes her way into her car. So right here is where she should have checked the back of the car. Once again, this was, oh my gosh, this was like a lot of films that I've seen where they, you know, they open the car door and they don't check if there's someone back there, you know, so we don't even see any side of the mom. So we know she's probably in the car, but we saw the dad, he's in the house and he's just there watching her. We can see that he's not even chasing her. He's not going after her, and he could easily just stop her, but he's not, because, well, as I figured, the mom is probably hiding in the car or somewhere where she's going to catch her. It's clearly a setup. It's a trap. But the girl, you know, she puts the victim in the back of the car, and she gets into the driver's seat and starts the car and drives off. But of course, we have the gate of the main entrance shut, so she has to get off the car and open the gate. And the dad is just walking after her, but she, you know, gets to the car on time before the dad catches up, and she just gets in and drives away. And we see this like where she's pulling out, and the dad is just laughing as he's going further and further into the distance, you know, as he's driving away. That was a very good shot. I like that. Very, very good. Very horrific. But she's driving away, and so now the girl is just breaking down, trying to warn this caretaker that, hey, she's here, she is here, or saying like they're here. And so eventually we see the mom sneaking out from the back, or, you know, kind of emerging out of the darkness with the hand kind of wrapping around the seat. That was very good. And she's emerging from the darkness of the car, and she rams the car to the side. She takes control of the wheel and just rams the car off the road. And this is now where we open to the next scene, where now this caretaker becomes the next Olivia, becomes the next victim. And now she is, you know, very drugged and in the wheelchair, just how she met the other girl. Now she is that next person with the mask on, with the wig. And what made things even crazier is that we can hear the next caretaker coming in and being the next victim, right? So we get the friendly greetings and, oh, let me introduce you to my husband and all of that. And the camera, as all this is happening, the camera just stays on this new victim, on the caretaker. Excellent, excellent. That's just like her sadness, her hopelessness is just there, just frozen in time, and there's no one there to save her. And of course, in the back, she just hears another young girl coming in to fall for that exact same trap over and over again. And man, that was just really, really sad to see that. It was just heartbreaking, and it just, you know, made me think about real life, how a lot of these young girls that are taking care of people, because I mostly hear like when there's caretakers or nurses, it's a lot of young women. So when they're going out there and they're meeting new families, you know, I would definitely take some company, at least the first time, or somebody that can just know where you are and just be close to you at all times, even if they have to live next door to you. Something, just one way to stay assured that you have somebody to call if something is going on, something is wrong there. And also a background check of these families. Like, before you go into that house, make sure that you are going into a trustworthy family, do a background check on them. Have the police with you or something, because you never know what people are up to, especially if they have like a sick person in there. You never know if they are the cause of that person that is sick, that is fragile, that looks like they're sedated on something. You never know what they are doing to this person. And if you go there alone and you're vulnerable, you're in grave danger. So always take, if you're going alone, and take some pepper spray with you, or what do you call that, a taser, something with you where you can defend yourself, because you never know where you're walking into. So that was the message that I got from this film, and I thought it was well done, well filmed, well acted, and the storytelling again was predictable, but also unpredictable in some ways, where I didn't think she was going to become the next victim. I never thought that far. I just thought those parents were evil, and they were the cause behind this woman suffering in the wheelchair. But anyway, you guys, those are my thoughts on this film. Sorry for the long talk there. I get into it. Hopefully you guys made it till the end of the video. If you did, thank you so much. Go ahead and drop your comments down below. You guys, don't forget to do that. Thank you so much for watching this with me. I hope you take care of yourselves. Have an excellent night. Peace. Stay safe out there, and peace.